EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for June 21st, 2021. I hope all the dads out there had a fantastic Father's Day. That was actually a pretty nice day for that yesterday, and I know I did with my children. Today is not the first day of summer, but is the first full day of summer. We had summer arrive last evening at 11:32 p.m. officially, so for most of the day, for all intents and purposes, it was still spring, but it felt like summer, certainly. With some very warm to hot temperatures across the region. And we're going to have another one of those days again today. Now, this morning, we're going to have some clouds, and it's going to be hanging around about noon or maybe early afternoon for some areas because of this tropical system to our south. Now, this is, at the time I recorded this video, the center of circulation was still down here near the North Carolina-South Carolina border. It was still tropical depression Claudette. It did get, there was some question of whether or not it was going to be designated a tropical storm before landfall, and it was. It is now a tropical depression at the time this video is recorded, but as expected, before it reaches the shoreline, North Carolina shoreline here, that it's going to regain tropical storm strength. So this could be a tropical storm here making its way off to our south and east. I'm not expecting any precipitation from it, but there will be some high clouds associated with that across our region this morning, and at least the eastern portions and southeastern portions of our region will have those clouds in place. So mostly cloudy skies this morning in association with those outer bands of clouds, and then as the system quickly pulls away, skies will become partly cloudy, and it's going to be very hot across the region. You see the temperatures. Temperature spread is not that much different north to south today. As a matter of fact, some interior areas will get to 90 just fine. It's going to be, everybody's going to get that warm air advection and southwesterly flow out ahead of this cold front today. So we should get it easily in this range no matter where you're at. And then as we move forward from this point, there will be an opportunity for some scattered thunderstorms, especially in our western areas, our northwestern areas, central PA areas. Now, I'm going to get over the NAM high-res future simulator radar, and I'm going to start this off at 3 p.m., and you get some initiation here in central PA. There's actually a couple prefrontal trough lines here. You got the main line back here in coming across southwestern New York and western Pennsylvania. There's a prefrontal trough line running out ahead of us. I don't think this is going to be severe, but we'll watch this just in case. Could just be some garden variety of storms that make it over if that does in fact develop ahead of the main line. See, that's kind of falling apart anyway. But this area is the line that we're concerned about. Potential for some gusty winds and some wind damage in some of these stronger, more robust cells here. And that's going to go through the evening. Again, I started this off at 3 o'clock here, move this forward. Here is 6 p.m., 7, 8, 9. So you're running out of daylight here at this point. And these start to wind down over northeast PA here as we get into the mid to late evening hours here. Storm Prediction Center, at the time this video is recorded, again, this might be updated overnight, but this is where they have the slight risk for severe weather. And it's a pretty good spot in considering where the NAM is showing where that severe potential is with that, not that first initial line, the prefrontal line, but actually with the front further back. And further east, just a marginal threat. I think that's a pretty decent outlook for what we have currently. All right, so that's not, it's not to say you can expect severe weather in all these areas. That just means that there is a 15% chance of seeing severe weather within 25 miles of any given point within this yellow region. That's all that means, okay? I see people see these, and I see it on Twitter all the time. People are like, oh, we're going to get killed with, killed meaning slammed, with severe weather today. It's just not the case, okay? It's not how it works. Not how it works at all. Most areas get missed in a slight risk. There's a few areas, it's just scattered activity, in some areas in isolated cases could see severe weather. So that's what we're expecting today. And again, this is like probably a 4, for this prefrontal stuff here is like a, 4 p.m. through about 7, 8 o'clock. But then for the stuff coming into our region that would be a little bit more concerning as far as severity is concerned is more like it's an after 6 thing going up to about, 10, 11 o'clock before this finally dissipates over and just turns into a few showers. Now, after this point, we have a cold front moving through the region that's going to give us some scattered showers on Tuesday. And this is going to be Tuesday morning and afternoon here. It's going to be hard to tell how long this is going to last here, but some models are indicating that it's going to be just the morning hours and early afternoon. Others are going to lingering a little bit longer here on Tuesday. But the big difference is going to be in temperatures. You can see that here, 70 to 78 is a temperature spread, which is quite a far cry from 88 to 91 that we're going to have today. And everything pretty much has that. You have these scattered showers with this frontal boundary. This is the European model showing that. And this is during the early afternoon hours as we move throughout the day. Late afternoon, it's still got some showers over here, at least in our eastern section. So plan on plus some clouds pretty much most of the day and some showers. It won't be the entire day, but it could be most of the day. So we'll see how that plays out. It's a very slow-moving front, and that's because you have a ridge out here in the Atlantic that's going to be stubborn, and it's going to be trying to keep this front from moving very quickly through the region. Okay? After that point, it does move through the region. We have another trough settling in the region, so we're going to have some cooler temperatures maintaining on Wednesday. Mostly sunny skies, though. We're going to turn to mostly sunny here, low humidity on Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, as this trough's in here. The trough's going to start to lift out a little bit by the time we get to Thursday, and we're also going to get a southeasterly wind flow because of high pressure in the Gulf of Maine. All right, so but we are expecting a mostly sunny day both Wednesday and Thursday, and temperatures will be kind of like middle 70s on either side of the middle 70s here on Wednesday, and then upper 70s and near 80 it looks like here by the time we get to Thursday for highs. So it's just a quick shot, a quick transient shot. I've been seeing things about in social media about that too, about like, oh, we get this big cold snap coming, we got these cold weather. This isn't cold. Is it cooler than average? Yeah, of course it is, but it's not cold. It's not horrible. Everything's relative, and it needs context. So that's what I'm trying to give you here, a little bit of context. It's going to be close to 80 degrees here by the time you get to Thursday, and then back into the 80s by the time you get to Friday. Again, that high pressure is still in the Gulf of Maine, so you still have a southeasterly wind flow here on Friday, but we are expecting sunny to partly cloudy skies. A little bit more cloud cover at the short points because of that onshore flow, but temperatures will be back in the 80s, it looks like, here on Friday. Now, Saturday is a little different because this is the European model showing really not too much activity except in western Pennsylvania, maybe our far northwestern areas, getting into some thunderstorm activity. This is another slow-moving front, again, running into this high pressure offshore, so it slows it down considerably to the point where it doesn't bring it through the eastern parts of our region until late Sunday and Sunday night. And this is the European model's projection. GFS is a little bit faster with it. GFS has a known bias to speed things along a little bit too at the same time. So it's hard to tell exactly what the timing will be with this. I do expect this cold front to move through over the weekend, so one or both of the weekend days will be affected in some way. Right now we're keeping an isolated threat in the forecast for a thunderstorm on Saturday, but dry for most of it, okay? And then we think, either Saturday night or Sunday, we'd have a better chance at scattered showers and thunderstorms as this cold front slowly moves through. But there's a possibility it might hold off till late in the day on Sunday, too, if the European model is correct, and that goes Sunday into Sunday night. And either way, I think this front is going to be slowed up a little bit, and because of that, we'll have opportunity for a better chance anyway on Sunday for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. We're going to look at that throughout the entire week, and get timing down as we get a little bit closer. This weekend wasn't too bad with the timing. We just had a little blip here on Saturday, not knowing what was going on with. Look, we had a 5 to 9 window for storms, and it turned out to be just stratiform rain in many locations. So 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. Still was the expected time frame of precipitation, and we still got it. And then Sunday, of course, yesterday turned out to be a pretty nice day across most of the region until very, very late. And once we got into the evening, some thunderstorms moved through from the Harrisburg area northeastward, and then before they dissipated too. But other than that, we really didn't have too much on Sunday to round out the weekend. And we won't have the answer to this probably till later in the week either, because this front is very slow moving. I'm doing a 48-hour loop here, and it rarely moves. Okay, so we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We have plenty of time to look at it, and I'll give you the latest information as I get it throughout the week. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for June 21st, 2021. Have a great Monday.